Guys, my name is Flo. I'm on UV, MOB, and Ion, and today I'm going to teach you guys a little bit of wave tutting. What is wave tutting? Wave tutting is essentially a style or concept that utilizes the combination of both finger rolls and finger tuts to create one single move. Essentially, it's an expansion on simple finger tuts that involve using finger rolls to get from point A to point B. Some good people to watch when you're trying to get wave tutting down are Halo, Bojangles, Stormtrooper, Dazed, Megasloth, Vex, Toasty, Mushu, and Scatter. So the first thing you need to take into account when trying to do wave tuts is what's called the grid theory. So I know there's a lot of discussion about what the correct definition of the grid is in regards to gloving, at least. And I'm not trying to spread misinformation, so for all intents and purposes, we will only be talking about the X, Y, and Z axis in regards to three-dimensional space. Forward and back, side to side, and up and down. Or in other words, the X, Y, and Z axis of three-dimensional space. With wave tutting, you want to keep it boxy. Not necessarily stagnant, but keeping straight angles in whichever way you decide to go. Use flat surfaces for tracing and be as clean as possible with it. And keep one hand completely still to accentuate and keep the idea of moving through space more noticeable. From here, you can start to expand by doing finger rolls and different kinds of traces. Stop for a half second between each finger wave to accentuate the wave. So in these kinds of videos, I always like to leave you with a few tips and tricks to help you expand on the concept I'm teaching. For this one, I'm going to be explaining what I like to call the point and cover theory. This will help you add a little more dimension to your wave tuts. You're going to pick a point on your fingers, you're going to trace over it, and then essentially cover it with your wave tut. Again, you're going to pick a point on your fingers, trace up there, and cover it. With this, you want to imagine there are two different planes of depth. My left hand is going to be the first plane, and my right hand is going to be the second. If you imagine taking this plane right here and pushing it forward into the other one, that's essentially the point and cover theory. You can do this with different methods of wave tutting to make your showmanship and concepts come alive. Another trick you can utilize to expand on wave tutting is pick different points in space in which you can wave tut to. Let's say I have a point right here and a point right here, and I want to wave tut from this point to this point. All I have to do is use the point and cover theory to cover here, maybe go over here, and here I am. It's all about using depth. So there you go, guys, some wave tutting concepts for you and a quick explanation on what wave tutting is. If you have any comments, questions, concerns, critiques, any of that good stuff, feel free to hit me up on Facebook, facebook.com/uvflow. I'm going to be putting out a lot more tutorials in the future, and I'm going to be doing some giveaways as well, so stay tuned for that. This has been Flo. Peace.